Last week, equity markets were a bit more volatile, and the 10-year Treasury yield approached 4.0%, a recent low. Fed Chair Powell signaled in a speech that the economy appeared little changed compared to last month, opening the door for a rate cut at next week's FOMC meeting. This week, the main event will be the Consumer Price Index report, due out on Friday, having been rescheduled from last week because of the government shutdown. With little official data available since the government shutdown started on October 1st, the CPI release will be one of the only factors with potential to move the needle. That said, markets see a rate cut next week as basically a lock, so CPI inflation would have to surprise pretty significantly to the upside for markets to change their tune. Trade negotiations and tensions have made a comeback in headlines recently, particularly as the U.S. and China hammer out details not just around tariffs, but also around more technical issues like export controls. It's been more than 6 months since the White House kicked off the steepest tariff increases in a century, and while the effects may have been more muted than expected overall, recent market swings remind us that these are still very much ongoing issues. Aside from Fed policy and government policy, markets will be as focused as ever on corporate earnings reports this week, as several companies will release their third quarter results. With fewer economic data points available than usual, we'll be watching not just the figures on profitability and margins, but also on C-suite commentary around business operations and the broader outlook. So things to watch this week: CPI inflation data, ongoing trade policy negotiations, and third quarter corporate earnings results.
The views expressed are solely those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the views of First Citizens Bank and Trust Company or any of its affiliates. This material is for informational purposes only and is not intended to be an offer, recommendation, or solicitation to purchase or sell a specific investment strategy, any security or insurance product, and should not be construed as legal, tax, or accounting advice. Please consult with your legal or tax advisor regarding the particular facts and circumstances of your situation prior to making any financial decision. While we believe that the information presented is from reliable sources, we do not represent, warrant, or guarantee that it is accurate or complete. Many companies referenced in this content are independent third parties and are not affiliated with First Citizens Bank and Trust Company. All third-party trademarks, including logos, trade names, service marks, and icons referenced, remain the property of their respective owners. Your investments in securities and insurance products and services are not insured by the FDIC or any other federal government agency and may lose value. They are not deposits or other obligations of or guaranteed by any bank or bank affiliate and are subject to investment risks, including possible loss of the principal amounts invested. Past performance is no guarantee of future results. Estimates of future performance are based on assumptions that may not be realized. This material is not a solicitation of any offer to buy or sell any security or other financial instrument or to participate in any trading strategy. Diversification does not guarantee a profit or protect against loss in a declining financial market. First Citizens Wealth, FCW, is a marketing brand of First Citizens Bancshares Incorporated, a bank holding company. The following affiliates of First Citizens Bancshares are the entities through which FCW products are offered. Brokerage products and services are offered through First Citizens Investor Services Incorporated, FCIS, a registered broker-dealer, member FINRA, and SIPC. Advisory services are offered through FCIS, First Citizens Asset Management Incorporated, and SVB Wealth LLC, all SEC registered investment advisors. Certain brokerage and advisory products and services may not be available from all investment professionals in all jurisdictions or to all investors. Insurance products and insurance are offered through FCIS, a licensed insurance agency. Banking, lending, trust products and services, and certain insurance products and services are offered by First Citizens Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender and SVB, a division of First Citizens Bank and Trust Company. For more information about FCIS, FCAM, or SVBW and its investment professionals, visit www.firstcitizens.com/wealth/disclosures.